Alright guys, so we're doing the getting started of our new unit. So low battery. Recall that discrete graph is graphed in isolated points and continuous graph is graphed in points that are connected by a line or smooth curve in the graph. Data can also be discrete or continuous. Okay, so basically like if you're paying for an hour, like by the hour of something, you have your graph that, you have your X and Y graph. And so if you're only paying for a certain amount, every hour it's like step graph. This is what we call discrete graphs right here. It's like, all right, here's hour one, you pay this much, and then at hour two it jumps up to this much. Like let's say it jumps up $20 per hour. Well, in this situation, this is what we call a discrete graph instead of continuous. It's not a continuous connected. So discrete data are data whose possible values are countable. The scores of baseball games are examples of discrete data because a team score must be a whole number. A big part of this is understanding, like, can you buy half a cheeseburger? No. Can you eat half a cheeseburger? Yes. So there's going to be certain times where you could, buy fractions or you could eat fractions, it all depends. Suppose that two cell phone companies, ePhone and Unlimited, claim that two of their comparable cell phone models have a mean battery life of 10 hours. Are the durations of the cell phone batteries examples of discrete data or continuous data? Explain your reasoning. Okay, well, it should be continuous. Let's give you a second now to figure out why in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So like we were saying before, continuous data is going to have fractions of data, fractions of numbers. So for example, the durations of the cell phone batteries would be examples of continuous data. There being the options or the not options, the possibilities of fractional data. Let's make sure we spell it correctly. Alright, let's go on to the next one in 5, 4, 3, 2. So, like we were saying right here, this is the difference between continuous and discrete data. So before we answer the last one, we underline countable. Scores of the baseball are discrete data because they have to be whole numbers. So possible values. So this is discrete data. Continuous data include any numeric value within a range. There's heights of students. Somebody could be 6 feet 1.5 inches. It's like nobody's 6 feet 1 inches. There's portions of it. Times required to complete a test. Like it's not going to be a perfect 5 hours. It's not going to be a perfect 30 minutes. It's going to be times in between. All right, last one. If the mean battery life is 10 hours, does that indicate that all of your ePhones, phones, and all the unlimited phones have a 10-hour battery life? No. The mean battery life does not indicate that all ePhone and unlimited phones will have a 10-hour battery life. Some will be longer, some will be shorter. It is not a perfect one size fits all. I mean, this is also seen in warranties. They'll warranty, a particular object or device for a certain amount of time because most of the time it will last a little bit longer, it will last up until that point. And they'll know that it would be beneficial for them to replace any that die within that certain amount. Because hypothetically, most of the batteries would last over 10 hours. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.